For those of you that don't know who we are Pruitt Homestead, and we have a small urban homestead in southeast Georgia where we have converted basically our entire property, which is about 1/4 of an acre, into a garden, chickens, and then the front yard is also gardens. Our goal is to grow as much food as we can on our small property and have food security in our life. We feel like there's the potential for disruptions within systems, and we feel like we can do a really good job of providing for ourselves right here on our little urban homestead. We hope to inspire other people who are in the same situation as we are, with very small property, and can convert their property into something other than just a lawn. We hope we encourage somebody in that situation, because there's a lot of people in a situation just like this, and you can do it.
It's tomato trellis day. Look at that.
All right, so y'all are gonna have to forgive me. This is going to be my first attempt at doing a voiceover with the video. We're working on our trellis today. As you can see, we build our trellis pretty tall. We use 1/2-inch conduit with PVC elbows, and then we screw those elbows to the ends of the conduit. So you've got basically it's a 3-piece trellis. You've got 2 verticals and 1 horizontal. The horizontal has PVC elbows, and then some of them you'll probably see this. There's a T in the middle of that conduit, so that if the tomatoes do get extra heavy, we can add a third vertical to the system to help with the support. In the ground we use rebar. It's 1/2-inch rebar, 2 feet long. We pound it about 18 inches, 16 to 18 inches into the ground, and then we slip the conduit over the top of that, and then we put the caps on it. After we have the conduit in place, we go back and we use baling twine. Each trellis is designed to hold 5 tomatoes. We find that 5 tomatoes probably does the best. We have in the past run 6 and 7 tomatoes on a trellis, and we find it's just really way too heavy once the plants are full size and once they are loaded with fruit. There's a lot of weight on that trellis after they start fruiting, especially once the fruit is full size. You'll probably see later in the season this trellis will be bending quite a bit. So yeah, this is how we put our trellis together. We use baling twine to go down to each plant, and then we use tomato clips to attach the baling twine to the tomato. If you don't know what a tomato clip is, just go to the Google machine and you can find exactly what you're looking for there. This system works really, really, really well for us. Last year we grew probably about the same amount of tomatoes. We did have them in 2 sections of the yard, and you could go back and take a look at some of our older videos from last year. We decided to just run a single irrigation system for the tomatoes that we're growing this year. So we have 3 rows of approximately 20 tomatoes per row. There are a couple of trellises that do have 6 plants on it. One of them is a cherry tomato, and that shouldn't get quite as heavy as the beefsteak tomatoes. And then our Cherokee purples, we're running 6 plants on that trellis. And we're going to see how it fares. Like I said, some of the trellises have a center support, so if we do find the vines are really, really heavy, we can just add that center support. We had some dear friends come by from church, and they really gave us a hand. We got Miss Emily and Miss Hope helping put the trellises up and helping get twine cut, and they were an amazing help. And they even came through and started putting tomato clips on each of the plants, so they did a great job. This is the first time they've ever experienced anything like this, and man, it was such a blessing to have them come and hang out and just experience life with us. We love our church community, and we are so grateful for them when they just drop in on us like this.
Hey man, I tell you about the farming, from money. Pandemic get this so far as alarming. Scallion and sweet pepper na me garden. Okoyam banana I'm planting. Tell you about the farming, from money. Now no money, now no food, we can see that.
Folks, we are grateful that you have chosen to spend a little bit of time with us at Pruitt Homestead. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Click the little bell notification button. That'll let you know whenever we put out new content. And then also give us a thumbs up. And last but not least, share this content with your friends. Like we said, we hope to encourage others who are in a situation just like this to grow a little food and have some food security for their families. Thanks for hanging out with us. God bless. God have a great day.
Scallion and sweet pepper na me garden. Okoyam banana.